it's Donna here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make some lovely glitter nails decorated with striping tape. If you enjoy watching this video, then give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and tell all of your friends about it. Have fun making this. Right, for this nail art you will need some different colour gel polishes. I've just gone for 4 different colours, a blue colour, a peachy colour and a pink colour. Just about can fit them all on the screen. And then what you'll need is to go with those, we need some glitters as well. So I've just gone also for a blue, a peach and a pink glitter, along with a few different striping tapes. So I've also got 3 different colour of striping tapes. Here they are. The rest of the things you need are a top gel, one which is sticky or non-sticky. It doesn't really matter. Those are the main things that you'll need to get started. Also a nail art brush, maybe some kind of a fluffy brush, something like this. And a white block, or whichever colour block you have, it doesn't really matter. Those are the items we will need. So what we can do is we can start off by painting our examples. I will just start off with the pink one. And what I shall do now is just apply, if I get into focus, does help. I'll just apply a nice thin layer of the pink colour to start with. Here what I'm doing is I'm just painting directly onto this little example tip. Of course, if you're doing nails by people, then you will apply your, you will prep your nail just as normal. And then you will apply your base coat. And then after that, you can then apply your first layer of colour, which is where I'm at now. Or if you're applying this on top of acrylic nails or gel nails, you will make sure that maybe that you're working on top of a rough surface that you've buffed a bit so it's a bit rough, so that the gel polish can adhere nicely to that layer. So what I've done now is I've painted a pink one that will go in the lamp to harden out. So I'm just turning my lamp on, but I am actually now going to start painting the next one, which is the pink one. Oops, not pink, I mean peach. I've gone for these kind of colours because springtime's coming up. And even now while I'm recording this, I can hear the birds all around me outside, even though my windows are closed. So yeah, every now and then you may hear a little bird in the background while I'm trying to record this. So I'm just applying my second layer. It doesn't need to be totally opaque. It is okay if there's a little bit of colour that is uneven. That's really not a problem. I've also gone for a nice bluey grey kind of a colour. Just trying to open it at the moment. Here we are. And this is not going to be the complete final colour, because afterwards we will apply some glitter to these. So the colour will change. That's what I do actually like about using gel polish. You can be so versatile with it. You really can, jazz it up as much as you want really, or as little as you want. So that's it. This polish does apply absolutely beautifully. It's lovely and it gives a lovely smooth application. With these I am going to apply a second layer of colour. So here is the first pink one, which I'm just applying, second layer. This is a really, really lovely, bright colour for the spring. It's nice to look outside and enjoy a nice blue skies. Yeah. So this pink colour is, I believe it's applied nicely. I will have to turn my tip round because I can't see the top bit when I'm applying it for camera. because my setup is not quite as it needs to be, but never mind, we still record and do what we can. So yeah, there's the pink, that can go back in. Now we're on to this peachy colour. This peach colour already is so popular already. Last week I've had a few customers already using this colour. They absolutely love it. And I think it's going to be a real hit in the, spring, summer for the toenails. So as I said, I apply 2 layers. You just basically need to apply it according to the instructions of the gel polish which you use. And today, as I say, I'm working with Upvoted. And with Upvoted, you can just apply 2 layers of colour. Okay, I believe this is the last one now, the bluey colour. So, the last layer. I'll quickly just put my lamp back on, it just turned itself off, that's it. So here we are. This is applying really, really nicely. And like I said, I'll just twist this round so that I can actually get completely to the back of this one. Otherwise I really can't see what I'm doing. So, right, we just pop that into the lamp. Right, those are all applied, and now it's time for me to get my glitter out. And I've got 3 colours. I've gone for a lovely pink colour. Of course, I'm going to use the pink polish as the base. Well, of course, I'm just starting with nice, easy designs on my channel. I'm sure I will end up doing more things that are more complicated and advanced, but I do like to do a lot with basic, easy things, which are so handy for when you do customers' nails. Even when I do my own nails, I do find it kind of handy. So, we've got 3 colours and we've got 3 tips. Let me see if I can kind of put what I want by what I want. What I'm going, oops, that's not very handy. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a fluffy brush. Here's a fluffy brush. This brush is my absolute favourite. It looks very messy. I've used it so much, but I just find it so handy. What I'll do is I'll take the pink tip. Here we are. There it is. And straight on top, oh gosh, I'm going totally out of focus at the minute. Right, straight on top of this, I'm going to go into my glitter with my fluffy brush, and I'm just going to place it right on top. Can you see what's happening? I hope you can see that. It just sticks to the sticky layer of the gel polish. You see? And it gives the most beautiful effect. What I normally do is I wait. If I'm doing this on customers' nails, I will wait a good few seconds just to make sure that it soaks in nicely to the gel polish. And then once I've done that, I will just gently brush over it, because that then gets rid of any glitter pieces which are sticking up too much. It gives you a bit more of a smooth surface to work on. So you see, I do then just pop that into the lamp just for 10 seconds or so, just to make sure that the glitters stay in place where I want them. You can clean your brush by just wiping it on a little dry pad. That's it. Brush clean. Then we go on to the next one. Let's take this blue colour. I've got a tiny bit of blue glitter here, so we're just gonna, oh crumbs, let's see. Here we go. Straight into the blue coloured glitter, and this gives a really nice shimmer effect on these nails. Absolutely gorgeous. I really, really like that effect. Look at that. Oh, and look at my gloves, also looking nice and jolly. See? This gives a nail with a beautiful golden tint to it. Absolutely lovely. So I'll just wipe my brush again, give it a little wipe. Last but not least, the peachy one. This is so nice. Into the glitter. Pat it right on top. Look how gorgeous is that. It's really making me feel happy that spring is on its way. I'm definitely a spring and a summer person. I'm a bit more sleepy in the winter. I'm like a bear. I kind of go into hibernation, I think. How beautiful is that colour? Look at that. These glitters are wonderful. They're they're glitters which are lovely. What is it? They're nice and fine glitters. They're not too hard. Let's see. So what we do next is we just remove a bit of glitter. It's a little bit too much for me at the minute. Too much glitter everywhere. That's it. And what we're going to do is we'll get some top coats. I'm just going to use this one at the minute. Let me see. I'm holding it upside down. A High Shine No White Top Gel. This is brilliant. It does give a really, really high shine. I have customers who get their nails done and say 3 weeks later when they come back, they've still got lovely shiny nails. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply a layer of this top gel, or just use the top gel which goes with the gel polish that you use. Apply it nice and gently, and I'm going to just apply that to all of these, and then I'm going to pop them in the lamp to harden out. I think this orange colour is absolutely gorgeous, but I do like all bright colours really. So I think this blue is also looking great. So what you do is when you're doing this on your customers, just make sure that you go right down into the side walls nicely with the top gel, that you don't miss anywhere. And you just pop that into your lamp. I'm just popping all 3 of these into my lamp now to harden out for the recommended time. So I've got striping tapes. There they are. Sometimes you get thinner ones. This is one of the thinner ones, and so is this one. And sometimes you can have them a bit thicker. You really can get them in all kinds of sizes. They come in different millimetre sizes. Some of them are 0.5 millimetre. Some of them are 1 millimetre, 2 millimetres. You can just have fun with them. And here, as you can see, I've got quite a few here. So there's quite a few choices of different colours with striping tapes. So what you want to do is you do want to make sure that once you've applied your striping tapes, that they actually stay on for a few weeks. That's what I'll show you today, how you can make sure they stay on nicely. I've applied the top gel. What I then like to do is to remove the shine from or remove the sticky layer. This doesn't have the sticky layer, but I do want to remove the shine from it. As you can see, I'm just going over that. No, I'm not removing all the glitters, just the shine. So just go over it to make it really lovely and dry. Dry, I mean nice and matte. Sorry, I'm completely saying the wrong word. What I'll do is I'll do these 2 afterwards off the camera, because otherwise this video will last really, really long. So what I'll do is I'll just work on the blue one for now. Okay, once you've done that, remove your dust, and then you just choose a colour of striping tape that you want to work with. I think for this blue one, I'm just going to go with silver. I do find it often quite fiddly to find the end of these sometimes. And I sometimes use a little cutter, or you can use a cuticle nipper. And sometimes I kind of try to scrape along and catch the end. So what you do is you just peel it off gently. You cut a small piece of tape. See if I can get back into focus. There we are. So you cut a little piece. because you've got a dry, matte, rough base now, you can just stick it on to wherever you want it to go. This one, I will just stick it, if you can see, I'm just going to place it straight across, just like that. Okay, so what you do is you've placed it on and you just press it with your fingers. Right. Once you've done that, you need to cut the edges off. So you cut it, and then you cut the other side. I will turn it around because otherwise I have to bend myself double to try to get to it. It's a bit different when working on someone's nails. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that on the edges where you've cut, that it's not going into the side wall, that you've cut it, whoops, so that it's just slightly, yeah, so that it's slightly shorter than the end of the side wall. And what I mean is, here I've got a tiny, tiny, tiny little gap, because afterwards when we go over this with the top gel will completely encapsulate the entire nail. You won't have any loose edge of striping tape. So you do that. And what we then do is we go over this with a layer of top gel. Oh, this time I've chosen, let me see, I do like to change top gels when I use these tapes. I've gone for a Soak Off top gel now, which does have a sticky layer. For some reason, I do think it works slightly better with the striping tapes to use this one. I've always had that everything stays nicely for a few weeks. So we just go over it. See? Completely encapsulating the entire nail. And then we put that into the lamp to harden out for the time needed. So what I'll do is, the nice thing actually with striping tapes is that you can make lots of different designs. These two I will finish off camera, and I will make a different design, and then I'll be able to, I'll have a photo for you so that you can see those afterwards. Yeah. What I've got now is I've got a little wipe with a bit of alcohol on it, because I've used a top coat now which does have a sticky layer. So just give it a quick wipe. Okay, what I like to do is I like to make sure it's completely smooth when you use striping tape. So you get a white block and you just completely go over everything. You just give it a good buff basically. So, and what also is important is that you make sure that you do the side wall, oops, the side wall, so that you've got no striping tape there. Okay, you give it another buff, and then you go up over the top with your final coat. I'm just using again a Soak Off top coat with sticky layer. Just completely go over it, and what will happen is you will have a nail which is lovely and smooth. You won't have any ridges between the actual gel polish and the striping tape itself. You see? So this is what it will look like. I'll put it in the lamp to harden out, but you can see hopefully how nice and smooth everything is there. So I'll make you the other examples and then you will see them at the end of the film. I hope that you enjoyed this. Give it a go. Let me know in the comments how you get on, and if you've got any questions, I will be willing to help you out and answer your questions. Thanks for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed making this design. If you did, then just leave me a comment underneath in the reactions, and stay tuned for more lovely nail art videos. Bye bye.